Hey, everybody. So I have some terrible news. I still haven't moved myself from last night. I mean, not necessarily like in the same way, but we were right. We know who did it. It was a trans left-wing radical. So for all you people who are like, we don't even know, we knew. This is how good we are at guessing because it's happened so many times. Are you all going to bite? I guess I can't even say that because YouTube would take that wrong. But are you all ready to grit your teeth and finally accept that it's the left that is causing this? We knew that this is the case. I literally was just arguing with somebody. I just made this comment. I just argued with someone this morning, like an hour ago, saying this is either 100% a Muslim, Terry, or this is a trans radical activist. Well, wouldn't you know, the person that ended up doing this is trans. I want an apology from every single person on the left. And here's the deal. The next video after I go through all this is going to be videos exposing every single leftist celebrating Charlie Kirk's demise here. Every single one. I don't care how long it takes. I'll spend the next 10 years on this channel exposing every single leftist getting violent. That's what this channel is dedicated to do now. I have no other agenda on this channel other than to showcase the fact that the left is this freaking violent. 24/7. I don't care. This is enough. I've had enough. I'm not going to cover anything else. I'm simply mainly going to cover, I don't know about anything else, but I'm so angry. I'm so angry about this. Exclusive. This morning, my team received an email from an officer at ATF. The email included a screenshot from what appears to be an internal message describing a weapon and cartridges located by an ATF and other law enforcement near the scene of the Charlie Kirk incident at Utah Valley State University. Those poor students that had to witness that too. Literally, some of them probably just 18 years old. Some people in that crowd could have been 17 and in college, and they witnessed that. Young kids. I don't care if they were 25. They were still young. They had to watch that. Charlie Kirk, he's a year younger than me. He's got 2 kids. These people are evil. They're actually just evil. On September 10th, 2025, at approximately 12:24 p.m., conservative political influencer Charlie Kirk was ended at the Utah Valley University in Orem, Utah. Mr. Kirk was speaking at the university as part of the American Comeback Tour. Multiple SLC and 3 agents responded. I don't know what 1 and 3 agents classified, I guess. I don't know. Or not classified, but class. I don't know what that means, really, to be honest. The subject fired one from an elevated position on a rooftop in an adjacent building on the campus, and surveillance video shows the suspect jumping off and fleeing the area on foot. ATF and other law enforcement located an older model imported Mauser. So it's like a, okay, so 30-06. Okay. Caliber bolt-action rifle wrapped in a towel in a wooden area near the campus. The location of the firearm appears to match the suspect's route of travel. The spent cartridge was still chambered in addition to 3 unspent rounds at the top fed magazine. Only 3? He was confident, I guess. All cartridges have engraved wording on them expressing transgender and anti-fascist ideology. An emergency trace has been submitted. An ATF SLC is working leads generated by the trace. The firearm and ammunition have been taken by the FBI for DNA analysis and fingerprint impressions. Upon completion of forensics, the firearm will be disassembled for additional importer information. Multiple people of interest have been contacted or detained because eyewitness testimony and review of video footage. The primary suspect is yet to be identified. ATF is assisting the investigation with multiple other federal, state, and local partners, and this case is co-led by the FBI and Utah SBI. So, here's what all that says. He just put in bigger words, which is nice. This is crazy. So the guy probably was this guy. Charlie Kirk is coming to my college tomorrow. I really hope someone evaporates him, literally. And then he says, let's just say something big will happen tomorrow. You know, let me get rid of my camera so you can see that for yourself. This has been going around for a while, and it was this guy. I wonder if it was him. I don't know. The guy could just be a hateful piece of crap, but we don't need to actually go that far. But I do want this person to be publicly shamed and probably never be able to get a job again for saying that. For saying this and then it actually happened, that's incitement. At a bare minimum, that or he's the perp. It's that simple. And here's the thing, okay? I figured that they had already kind of known who it was. They probably do know exactly who it is that did it. They have the engravings, they got fingerprints and all that. They probably have a match. What they've been doing, these suspects that they've been having, these people of interest, were probably either family members or friends of them. That's probably realistically what's going on. Only people with mental illness are celebrating Charlie Kirk. Yes, exactly. I have a video for you guys coming up because I have a lot of people celebrating. A lot. I have multiple videos, TikTok videos, everything else along those lines that I will be playing for you guys. I want every one of these people to find themselves hanging out with the very homeless people that they helped to create for the rest of their lives. In fact, we should bring asylums back. They should be going to them. I am sick and tired of the left constantly advocating for violence and then violence actually be taken against us. They have called us the bad guys from World War II for 9 years. They have absolutely destroyed our cities. They got rid of our police. They've committed violence on insane levels with no repercussions whatsoever. And then when we finally get a little bit tired of it and go do January 6th, which was literally nothing, they turn that against us like we are, just out of control and violent. You have no idea what out of control and violent is. What you've done to our cities was not out of control violence. Trust me on that. We're sick and tired, and we've been begging you all to just stop with the violence and talk. You all are beyond that now. I could tell you this. There's a reason why I carry all of the time. And now if I see somebody who's very clearly a man approach it all, it's not that I'll do anything first, but I will warn them to stay away or else. I'm not going to give them the benefit of the doubt anymore. I'm not going to tell them it's okay that they could talk to me. They're not allowed to talk to me anymore. I'm beyond that. They can go get effed and get away from me or find out. Those are going to be the options from now on. Get away from me. Don't talk to me or my family. If you come out and tell me that this is how bad you all have radicalized me, I would talk to trans people. I would hang out. There's only one trans person I trust at the moment. Long time ago. Azarulia, you're still around and out there, dude. I hope you're doing well, man. But that's going to be it. I'm not making new friends of them. I'm not going to talk to any of them. I can't trust y'all. I can't trust y'all because of how radical y'all have become. Y'all are going to have to do a lot of work to fix that. That's what's going to happen. You all are going to have to do so much work to fix that. I understand it's not all. But I don't know which ones are and which ones aren't. And because you all have chosen violence, nobody's harmed you guys. This is what's so frustrating. Whenever the left wants to go, oh, but look at the 2 Democrats assassinated. Yeah, by a Tim Walz appointee Democrat. Find me an actual right-wing shooter in the past 10 years. You can't. You can't, and you know it. Bring it up. I'll bring up Vance Bolter, and I'll show you his history. He was a Democrat on Tim Walz's team. He even came out and said Tim Walz made him do that to the Democrats. But the left wants to ignore that. They're like, oh, well, he's just lying. He's just clearly a right-winger. Now we have absolute proof that the person who did this to Charlie Kirk was left-wing and was a trans activist. Shut your mouths now and apologize. We're sick and tired of this. Thank you all for watching. For the ones who stuck around, I'm sorry to be so angry, but I'm also not sorry to be angry at all. I've just had enough. We have tried so hard to be cordial and nice to these people. And this is what they do to us. I don't care anymore. Thank you all again. Please subscribe. Please ring that bell. And I'll see you guys here in the next one. Also, thank you all for getting me to 15,000 subscribers. I do want to say that. Y'all got me there so fast. Literally like 70 subs in just 1 hour. Amazing, guys. Thank you all again. I really am grateful to you guys. I'm destroyed on the inside. It bothers me so bad thinking about his little girls. Not they, you know, they who told them? How did they tell? How did they get told? They can't see their dad anymore. I have no words about it. So I'll see y'all in the next one. Later.